What up, squad? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Fat Boy shirtless Q&A video. Before we get started, I want you guys to smash that like button right now. I give away this freaking wisdom, these life-changing jewels to you guys for free. So the least you can do is support the channel and hit the like button and share the video. Share it with your friends, share it with everybody, share it with your coworkers, your boss, everybody right now. All right, today's question is from James Salloway. How do you stay focused on your diet and not fall off the bandwagon? To me, it's hard. I can go a week or two and start back eating wrong. Now, comment below if you can relate to this, because I know I definitely can relate to this. And I think the first piece of advice I want to give you, James, and everybody watching, is to not go on diets. Diets don't work. Now, this is simply a perspective shift, an intention shift. If you go in with the intention of going on a diet, which typically means I'm going to cut out food groups, I'm gonna not eat how I plan to eat forever, I'm just gonna eat like this temporary so I can lose weight. But most of the time what happens, we start eating like this, we see some progress, and then we stop. So we have to change the intention. That instantly changes the game. When you set the intention of developing a better relationship with food, instead of going on a diet, it changes the game. Now with this intention, you understand it's gonna take time. So you're gonna be a little bit more patient. So that's the first piece of advice. Don't go on diets. Say, listen, I wanna change my relationship with food. I wanna learn how to eat so that I can sustain some weight loss once I actually lose the weight. The second thing, and I kind of alluded to this in the previous one, you wanna pace yourself. You don't wanna start off switching from eating McDonald's and other fast food restaurants and ice cream every day to all of a sudden now you're eating chicken breast and broccoli and brown rice every day. That's not gonna work. You've done it before, I've done it before, it doesn't work. You have to pace yourself. Let's find small changes that you can make and then build upon them. For example, let's say you drink 5 sodas a week. How about initially, you don't change anything else. You start to reduce the amount of sodas that you drink. Let's try to master that for 2 or 3 weeks, right? So go from 5 sodas a day to 2 sodas a day. And you don't make any other changes. And you do that for 2 weeks. And I know no one wants to hear this. Nobody wants to do this because it sounds like it's a daunting task. It's gonna take forever. But you gotta understand, to make any significant change stick, you have to do it slow. You have to do it slower. You can't shock your body. You can't shock your mind by drastically making all these changes. It's not sustainable. So you want to do things slowly. Start to introduce different foods. Start to replace different things, right? Start to replace your white breads with wheat bread. Like, just make small adjustments to your diet and to your lifestyle. And then slowly, these things will become normal for you. But you have to do it slowly. The next way you can stick to your quote unquote diet is to experiment with different foods. There's a ton. When I tell you, bro, it's a whole world of amazing healthy foods out there that you don't even know about. It's so much easier to eat healthy when you're enjoying your food. You have to enjoy your food. You have to do some research. You have to do some experimenting. You have to figure out how to make this diet enjoyable. If you can enjoy it, if you can still enjoy your foods, if you don't feel like you're giving up much in order to stay on this diet, then you will stay on the diet. But if you switch, like I said, from eating fast food every day to now you're eating a boring ass chicken breast, that's not going to work. It's just not gonna work. The next thing you can do is learn how to track your macros and your calories and do it accurately. And the reason why I advise this is because then you can have balance in your diet. Because at the end of the day, fat loss is about how much you eat, right? How much protein you're getting and how many calories you're getting is more important than what you're actually eating. So when you learn how to track your macros, you could throw in a Pop-Tart every day if you want and still lose weight. You can throw in some bread. You can throw in some pasta. You don't have to totally deprive yourself of these foods that you love. So it makes it more sustainable. It's more realistic if you say, okay, I'm going on this diet, but I can still eat ice cream. I can still have a cookie every day if I want, right? So you have that power, you have that freedom when you learn how to track your macros. Another thing you can do to stay on your diet is to make it convenient. The fitness industry has been teaching us some BS for a very long time. Oh, you must eat breakfast. You have to eat 5 small meals a day. This, that, and like, listen, none of that is true. You don't have to do anything. There's a million ways to get this done. And I want you to find the way that is most convenient for you. If you don't like eating breakfast, don't eat breakfast. If you can't eat 5 to 7 meals a day, don't eat 5 to 7 meals a day. Let's figure out a eating schedule or eating pattern that works for your life, that works for your schedule. That's going to make it easier for you to adhere to it, right? So you want to make this as convenient as possible. Look, guys, if you need guidance with your diet, I do offer a service, creates custom meal plans, and I want you to use these meal plans as a guide, guys. We calculate your calorie requirements and we give you a plan that you can follow, but I want you to use that to learn. So if you need a custom meal plan, click the link in the description and get you a custom meal plan. Invest in yourself. All right, guys, just like every episode, I want to highlight a Brix Squad transformation. Make sure y'all follow them on social media. You did the damn thing. And if you want your question featured on the Fat Boy Shirtless Q&A sessions, I want you to put a question in the comment section below. Thank you to the Brix Squad. I love you guys. And remember, the body that you want is owned by a higher version of you. So evolve. Peace.